I think it's very easy. No, I think it's very important to improve, or very necessary to trying to improve English, just reading or use reading to improve English. And in this video, I'm going to try to reading maybe two paragraphs in English, okay? And let's find the specific page that I stopped because I don't remember. Page 59 from this exactly book right here. Teaching by Principles and Interactive Approach to Language Pedagogy. In this channel, my purpose here is just to improve my English, trying to speak in something in this video because I think it's not easy for me, and I think it's not easy for you too. And so we have to try because I think it's necessary. And in this book, I like this book because it's very special for me, because in the university I used this book, or the teacher or my professor used this book to teach us about the principles and interactive approach to language pedagogy. Here we have the difference specific in a specific chapter, the chapter 4 here. You can see, you can see a methodical history of a language teaching, and here we know the differences about technique, about methodology, about method, which differences that we have about these concepts here. And so we know this methodology, approach, method, technique, curriculum, and we have here a lot of methods. For example, the grammar and translation method, going in the series method, directed method, the audiolingual method, designer methods like community language learning, suggestopedia, I think. And so let's just trying to understand when I trying to reading this here, just one paragraph about community language learning, okay? The page is 59, like I said. Okay, current concilium learning model of education was extended to language learning context in the form of community language learning, CLL. While particular adaptation of CLL are numerous, the basic methodology is explicit. The group of clients learners having first established in their native language and interpersonal relationship and trust are seated in a circle with the conciliar teacher on the outside of circle. The clients may be complete beginners in the foreign language. Okay, let's stop here because I just want to explain something about the way that I think it's very nice to improve English. You can imagine, or you can put in your mind this skills of communication. You can reading something in English, you can speaking something in English, you can listening something in English, or you can writing something in English. These things, it's the name of this are the skills of communication. You can use these strategies to improve English. In this moment here, I'm trying just to reading something. It's not easy. No, it's not easy, but we have to try. And after I try to speak in something like I'm doing in this exactly moment in this video. But let's proceed, okay? I just stopped here in this point just to explain these strategies that you can use in your life. The clients may be complete beginners in the foreign language. When one of the clients wishes to say something to the group or to an individual, he or she says in an active language, for example, Japanese, and the conciliar translates the utterance back to the learning in the second language, for example, English. The learning then repeats that English sentence as currently as possible. Another client responds in English. The utterance is translated by the conciliar. The client repeats it, and the conversation continues. If possible, the conversation is taped for later Later, listening and in the end of each session, the learners inductively attempted together to glean information about the new language. If desirable, the consigliere may take a more direct role in the provide some explanation of certain linguistic roles or items. Okay, in English I think it's enough for this video. Just trying to reading this specific paragraph, and the next video I'm going to continue from this point. But now I'm going to try to reading, because you have to remember the skills of communication: reading, speaking, listening, reading, speaking, listening, or writing. And so here we have just to try reading. And now I'm going to try to reading something in Italian. It's a kind of strategy that I can use here to improve my English in my mind. This old book, Parliamo la nostra lingua, it's an old book. We have here the Florence city, Santa Maria del Fiore, and so I stopped in the page of page 13 about the homony and synonymy. Omonimi and synonymy. Let's read this. Il gallo riapre la lettera e legge. Italo Calvino. Okay, here we have a small text that I don't want to read this. Let's read just the formal text from Italian here. Nelle parole poste rilievo è evidente l'importanza del proprio suono del vocaboli infanti che si presentano nella stessa forma grafica, legge, botte, suono, significato diverso in base alla pronuncia aperta o chiusa. Questi vocaboli, appunto, in considerazione di tali somiglianza si definiscono omonimi. Sono sinonimi inventi, qui vocaboli che pur avendo significato equivalente si presentano in una forma grafica diversa. For example, aluno scolare o casa dimora, gente folla. And so for this video I think it's enough because in Italian, because it was good. And so to finish this video, let's try to read something in Spanish too. And so the book that I use in here, it's Spanish by Images. It's an old book, very nice book too. And let's find the specific page here, because I don't remember. The page is 45. Yo tengo los ojos abiertos. Yo veo la señorita tiene los ojos cerrados, ela no ve. Yo veo a la señorita, yo la veo, pero ela no me ve. Ahora, sus ojos están abiertos, ela ve. ¿Qué ve ela? Ela me ve. Yo la veo. Nosotros tenemos los ojos abiertos, nuestros ojos están abiertos. Son los ojos de la señorita, están abiertos ahora. La señorita ve. Sus ojos están cerrados. Son mis ojos ahora están cerrados. Yo no veo, mis ojos están abiertos. Una persona tiene dos ojos. Yo tengo dos ojos. Estos son mis ojos. Tengo un nariz. Esta es mi nariz. Una persona tiene una boca. Esta es mi boca. Esta persona tiene la boca abierta. Dice abierta. Ahora tiene la boca cerrada. No dice nada. El Señor tiene la boca cerrada. La boca estará abierta. El Señor dirá abierta. Ahora la boca está abierta. El Señor abierta. Dice abierta. El Señor dijo abierta, pero ahora no dice nada. La boca estaba abierta, ahora está cerrada otra vez. Why I like to use this book to improve English, use in Spanish, because it's a kind of strategy that you can open your mind for another language. Because Spanish and Italian, it's totally different for me. And when I try to speak English that I know more than Spanish or Italian, I think it's could be nice, could help me. And so this book, it's very nice, a very old book, but I like because we have a lot of images here. And the final of the page, we have the phonetic transcription like here. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, I'm going to proceed, or we have to continue trying to improve English just reading. Thank you.